Right, so guys, you want to be a deal packager. Deal packaging meaning you're going to sell deals to property investors, you're going to make really good fees. Well, there's some compliance you've got to do because you've got to be on the right side of the law. So let's just briefly go through some of the headlines that you need to be aware of. Number one, be part of a property redress scheme. Now there's 2 or 3 around in the industry. I'm sure they're all excellent. We actually registered with the Property Ombudsman. I found them from start to finish absolutely superb. Their information is brilliant. Their staff are great. Very happy working with them. I think they're very easy to work with. The second one is data protection. You're going to be taking in personal information about your investors, and therefore you need to register with the ICO, Information Commission Officer I think it is called, and to register on how you're managing the data of individuals, so you need to follow that process. The third is have insurance, and that is a requirement of your membership of your redress scheme. For us it was a Property Ombudsman. The fourth is you need to register with the FCA for money laundering, because you may well be taking large chunks of money and you need to be compliant with that money laundering. I always work with my solicitor to make sure that I follow those correct processes. So those are the kind of 4 key headlines. But at the moment, how are you going to contract with your investors? You'll need legal contracts to say, this is legally what we've agreed to do, tick. This is legally what you've agreed to do, tick. Because otherwise, it's a little bit fuzzy-wuzzy, isn't it? And if you're going to start up and set up as a deal packager or deal sourcer, and if you don't have legal agreements, your investors are not particularly going to think that you're very well set up. So we spent about $2,500 on ours, but you can download them for a lot less than that. It's on my website, thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk, and there's a couple of things that might be very useful for you. One is the actual sample legal documentation that we use. Now, we did over 200 deals, and so those legal agreements were added to as we came upon situation after situation, so there's very little that's likely to go past you on that legal documentation. But also, you might want to also download some of my investor brochures, which was my marketing brochures. I don't mind if you copy them, go for it. So, for compliance then, property redress scheme, for us it was the Property Ombudsman, data protection, money laundering, insurance, and then importantly your legal documentation, and that's the one we can help you with. Website is thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk. There's tons more information on there, but good luck to you, and I hope it goes really well. Deal packaging is how I started in property, is how I got the money to build a multi-million-pound portfolio, and you can definitely do it too, but stay on the right side of the law. Critical question and a free checklist over here: how to figure out what price to offer in a property deal. I have a checklist written for you. Tick it off, get the job done. Download it